You ever have one of those experiences where you feel like you're in a nightmare and you just can't get out? You just can't wake up quick enough and get the hell out of it? Well, welcome to the game where you can live that all the time. This is the early access beta build for Nightmare. Nightmare is a solo dev project that is being worked on currently and will be released in early access on Steam on November 10th. So with that November 10th, you'll be seeing early access of Nightmare. Now, what is Nightmare? Well, it is a first-person, solo-based horror survival game. So from what I can tell from the images and the video, you are going around and you are collecting items and thus crafting items, things like lights and other tools, to help keep the monsters at bay. But there are different monsters, different enemies with different abilities, such as ones that will try to destroy your lights. Ideally, what you're trying to do is wake up. So you're trying to survive the house. You're trying to survive against all the creatures, all the monsters, such as the lovely person behind me. As you can tell, they are just in awe at staring at us right now. So that is something. But you're going to have things like that chasing you. It's going to be literally a nightmare, and you're trying to survive it. Now, again, from what I've seen, it does kind of give me a vibe of Resident Evil with like limited inventory systems and again trying to scrounge and hunt for what you need and do you need it right now sort of situation. If not, wait and keep it somewhere else. Mixed with it kind of gives me a little bit of a Devour vibe as well. We're gonna jump in right now and see for ourselves. So again, if you like the video, like it, dislike it, comment, whatever it may be, but hang on tight. Let's jump on in and see what this is all about. Welcome to the tutorial. Before the real nightmare, let's get you ready. Great. I wish that was like every nightmare. You could just prep for it. I'm going to have a really shitty nightmare tonight. Great. All right, so this is what you need to do. This is what you need to remember. All right, so G is flashlight. Press G. There we go, flashlight. Okay. Okay, so we have our flashlight. That's G. I got to remember that. It's not F, it's not T, because you typically will see F for flashlight or T for torch. But here it is G. And then tab. Flashlight legendary, a mystical item endowed with a special energy. Oop, hi. Okay. Inventory, well, here we go. Here you can see all the items you've collected. From this menu, you can use, combine, examine, and discard them. Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil in that way, right? Okay, so a mystical item endowed with a special energy that allows you to exorcise ghosts and navigate through a nightmare. So that's where it kind of reminds me of Devour. Because in Devour, you have the UV flashlight, and you're constantly, flashing it on to demons and phantasms and stuff like that to try to get rid of them. To open the doors, first you need to press E, and then hold left mouse button to move it, or just push it with your body. Interesting. Usually we see either you use E or you use the mouse, right? Like for instance with Ghost Exile, you use E to interact with it, or you have the alternative option to just use mouse. This you actually use both. So E first and then mouse. Interesting, all right. Or just push with your body. Use that force. Physics. Now find and collect your first tripod. Ooh, my first tripod. Baby's first tripod. Charles Manson? Hey there, bud. I've seen you in a lot of different games. How you doing? Okay, so E to open drawers. Cool, cool, cool. Again, nice, quick, and simple. Okay, so there's our first tripod. So examine object. Oh, hey. Collect, back, rotate. Simple tripod, which is useless alone. Fair enough. Well, I mean, you could shove it up the ghost's ass if you really want to, I guess. Can that work? I don't know. Looks like it could be a good weapon. Well, good enough. Searching. Most of the items are hidden in different drawers and cabinet doors. You can open them by pressing E. Great. My hoarder sense is tingling. I love it. Loot Goblin activate. Search the drawer and try to find a light bulb. Well, this one we couldn't open. I searched these, but I guess maybe there's now a light bulb inside one. Did they spawn one in? Hey, look at that. All right, nice. We're going with, was it a halogen? Or no, fluorescent? Fluorescent, there we go. That sucker will last you for a good 10 years. Almost all the items you collect must be combined before use. Interesting. To combine the items, press C on both of them in the inventory tab. That sounds simple enough. Okay. So we hit tab, right? To bring up, there we go. And then from there, it's this plus this plus this. Oh, okay. So a light bulb in a tripod became a lamp. I dig it. I dig it. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down, or I'm about ready to put down what I picked up, actually. You can use the items by pressing space. If this is a light source, you can be able to place it on the ground. Use the middle mouse button to rotate and F to apply. Well, that's actually fairly simple, it sounds like. So use, place the floor lamp on the ground. I would love to. Okay, there we go. Rotate, place. Wait, what? Your main goal is to fill the sanity bar and wake up. Oh, okay. The bar's filling while the light sources shine on you. The more power you get from the light sources, the faster your sanity grows. Oh, this is an interesting concept. Okay. So you're literally just trying to light things up to build up your sanity and wake up. Interesting. That is quite different. I was not expecting that. You can switch on and off light sources. Okay. Now, I know there are creatures that will go after these, so I wonder if you turn them off, if that helps kind of not protect them, but keep attention off of them. If your light source has no power, you can craft a new one or just recharge the existing one by pressing R. Oh. So you have to worry about things being charged, I guess. Okay, interesting. Or just recharge the existing one by pressing R on it, but it requires one light bulb. But it requires one bulb it was created from. Okay, so what they're saying is, like, basically the power goes out on this sort of rechargeable device that you made. And then from there, you either have to craft a whole new one, so light bulb and a tripod, or you can just find a new light bulb without the tripod, go up to it, and basically switch out the light bulb, more or less. Interesting concept. Hey, Arcanus, how's it going, man? So, Alan Wake, so 2022, everything in life needs to be charged. Yeah. Well, you know, even us humans, right? We're on those caffeine fixes. Recharge your floor lamp. There we go. All right. You can destroy the light sources that you've placed by pressing X on it. It can be helpful if you're stuck or blocked the way for yourself. Okay, so these light sources, anything you craft, of course, can get in your way. And so with that, you can destroy them if need be. Or if you want to move rooms, too, I could see that. My God. Well, that was a violent destruction of that lamp that was made out of a light bulb and tripod. Oh, hi, this is kinky? In the real nightmare, you will face the sleep demon, which doesn't want you to wake. That's I wish that sleep demon was sleeping right now, because if you see her and want to live, just be ready to run or hide, but note that she has a great... Well, I didn't read all that, but okay. Basically, be careful. You are losing your sanity if the sleep demon catches you. Or you will lose your sanity if the sleep demon catches you. If you are caught with no sanity, you will need to heal. So she'll basically, each time the sleep demon finds you, will start draining sanity, but eventually it can kill you. So your sanity is like your health, in a way. Because it says with no sanity, you'll need to heal. Different healing stuff can be found by exploring the environment. What the hell? Oh, okay. Hey, we just so happen to have a syringe. Look at that. A simple syringe full of healthy stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Oh. Another type of enemies you will face are ghosts. Each of them have their own ability. You can protect yourself by holding the left or the right mouse button with flashlight equipped. So kind of like the UV in Devour. Is there one that's going to spawn? I feel like it is. Oh, hi. Oh, you look cool. Get fried. Nice. All right, that's cool. Fun effect. Fun sound effect. That's all the basics. You still have a lot of things to explore by yourself. Hope you enjoy. Good luck. All right, so basically it's getting light sources to then... it's getting light sources up and running so that way your sanity keeps increasing to the point where you wake up. If your sanity gets too low, you basically die. You're stuck in the nightmare. And the sleep demon can come after you, but also ghosts. Ghosts go after your light sources. You want to try to get rid of them. And that's with your flashlight. And with the sleep demon, it's just run or hide. All right, so let's try it again. And I guess let's just go with stamina. We're not to level... We don't have 1 token yet, so I'm guessing level 1, where we could get a light syringe, we could get walk speed increased, 2 more inventory slots if we wanted to. I mean, really, this game is all about leveling. Like, you're gonna fail multiple times until you can level to get the right perks also to help kind of balance things out. For replayability's sake. Which isn't bad initially, but I'm wondering where this will go, right? Because if this is already at early access with, you know, hey, we're going to have these perks and stuff like that, or you can start with an item or this and that, where does it go from there? You know, how can you build off that system, make it interesting for people so they want to play 50 hours down the line? Cool. All right, we just start with a tripod. Nice. So we can build our first light source. And a lot of this has to do with RNG, honestly. Like, if you can't find a tripod like our first run, we were screwed. Nothing you can do. So we're building up our sanity. And our sanity is on the top left corner there. So it's that white bar that's kind of lighting up and glowing. And as you can see, that's the life of the light bulb so far. We're just trying to get as much sanity right now as we can. All right, so now we need to change out the light bulb. Find a new light bulb. I will say, like, so far for this being a build, a beta build pre-early access, I will say that the systems feel pretty solid overall. I'm not coming across any super game-breaking bugs or anything like that thus far. Really, it's just continuing to flush out mechanics, it feels like, and work on balancing. Which is really nice. It's refreshing because I have come across a lot of indie games that at early access were, you know, super rough. Super rough. And it was really hard to, like, try to give feedback to the developer during that phase because you're just like, well, so much needs to be worked on right now. Like, I couldn't even say what, you know, it'd be a shorter list to say what did work. Okay, now we do have another tripod, so we could make another light source as long as we can find a bulb. You know, it's funny. The first several attempts, we found tons of bulbs. Now all of a sudden when we actually need them, nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's one. But yeah, you burn through those light bulbs so quickly, too. Which is fair. Again, you don't want a super short game where it's like, oh, 1 light bulb did it. Hey, hey. At that point, it's like, are you winning, son? Well, yeah, but I'm not really playing the game either. Oh, Jesus. Of course. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's really annoying. It's like you can't go anywhere when she's chasing you, especially with these hallways. And you can't really hear her. When you do hear her, you don't know which floor she's on, like I said, so. Got a mag light from Lowe's, won the game. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. I visited Lowe's before I went to sleep. Your move. Your move. All right, so the sanity we lost, we gained back. Ugh. Yeah, the whole, like, press E on a door and then move your mouse to open it is frustrating. It's easier to open it than it is to close it. Where the hell is she? Oh, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can't outrun her. We don't have the stamina. We're barely doing it. But she's just gonna camp us, right? Yep, she's just gonna follow us all the way. What the fuck? Game! Cool. I closed the closet door, and it closed on me, and my body just went through the door. So that's cool. That's fun. Oh my god, yeah, this whole system of hold E and then use the mouse, get rid of it. It's not good. It's not a good system. And again, she needs to get delayed. She 100% needs to get delayed when she goes through doors. She can't just walk through them like she is. Like, that's too much. Bitch needs to stop screaming light bulbs don't grow on trees. I know. God. These are supposed to be the good ones that last for like 20, 30 years. Yeah, forget that now. Trying to save money, we're spending more just going through all the damn light bulbs. Wrap yourself in Christmas lights? Oh, shit. That's probably a dev hack, right? Can I get the wrap myself in Christmas lights dev hack? What the fuck is this door doing? The hell is that? Look around. Okay. We've survived long enough to see a new mechanic spawn. I'm not sure what it is, but I'd run to it, but I can barely run. What is this? Come on, stop that shit. You're already asleep. What is this? Okay, that did nothing. Cool. So there was a new mechanic introduced, and we don't know what it did or what it was supposed to do. Okay. But evidently there are areas where you have to do something. Maybe we're supposed to craft a light inside there or something. I don't know. That was not clear. So I like the fact that random events will happen, random mechanics will pop up, which is cool because it forces you to move. They do that in games like VHS, which I like. Right, you can go to like the area where if you stay long enough, it'll reveal where the other players are or where the killer is. And that's pretty cool, right? Because it forces you to go out from hiding and keeps the game active. So kind of the same there. It forces you to get out of sneaking and try to get down to that location and move around. The problem is I just don't know what it's for. So introducing that, especially if that was in the tutorial, which it wasn't, that would have been nice. All right, nice. We have one full sanity bar filled. Of course, though, if this is the gameplay where, you know, you load up on light bulbs, you can't just place in the studio lamp. You have to build a light source out of it with a tripod. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know then. All right, so evidently for these here, for the studio lights, unlike a light bulb, you can't just use it to replace a burnt out bulb, basically, or recharge your light. You have to use it specifically for lighting. So that's an interesting concept, actually. It does make sense, in a way. Damn. So now I'm really curious on if... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we can't do anything. She's got us. So basically, you just have to take the hit. There's no real way of getting away from her in those situations. It is literally just take the hit and try to see if you can loop around back to that light source. Damn, we used up a bulb too. That sucks. Jesus. God, fuck. Ah! Blah! I hear her, but I don't know where she's at. Is she above? Is she below? No freaking clue. Trying to find the basement, but I'm having... Where the hell is it? The run in this game is like Phasmophobia. I do not like it. Actually, Phasmo actually has an update to the running that actually makes it better. I forgot about that. Come on, shut up with the yawning. Oh god, there's like no tripod down here. Oh, wait, there we go. Knock it off. Cut the shit. Quit the yawning. Not allowed. Oh. Oh, interesting. So you make different light sources, which then probably take different bulbs. That actually, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, I'm up here. Hey, I'm up here. Well, we're soaking in the rays through our feet. Ooh, this is actually faster too. Okay, so basically, I think it's faster. Stop with the what is wrong with you? Too much yawning, too much eye blinking. All right. Okay, so different light sources equal different bulbs, and depending on the light source, you can replace all bulbs. Okay, that's cool. And then some light sources work better than others. At least I think. I don't think it's me going crazy here, but who knows at this point. Let's see here. So we're going to combine and use. Okay, would you stop already? You're staring into the light. Stop it. Oh, and these last for longer, too. Look at that. 3.0. In comparison, well, these are 3.0 as well, but I thought the other lights were like 2. Like the basic light bulbs. For fuck's sake. Yeah, so for each segment of sanity that you fill, she seems to do that whole scream and house shake. Shut up. No one likes you. I'm not taking you to prom. Yeah, this game definitely feels like it's going to be a slow burn, single player. Like, it's going to be a lot of back and forth between getting hit, losing sanity, refilling the sanity, and then having to hunt down for more resources to then continue to build the sanity. So this is not like a quick, hey, it's been like a 10 to 15 minute game and we're out. At least not until you start getting higher level perks, where you increase your stamina, you increase your run speed, you increase your sprint speed. It won't really become fast until you start getting those. I am liking the concept, though. Like, I like this whole, like, hide and seek and, you know, trying to find the right resources and then get back to your sort of home base, if you will. Or, do you want to go tactfully in a way where maybe you're spreading out the light sources to different areas, depending on where she pushes you to? Ooh. She still sounds like she's very near, but I can't tell if she's below or there. It's fun-petted. There we go. Go away. Jesus. Oh. Sure. Well, it's nice that at least she gets stunned whenever she attacks you, kind of like Dead by Daylight. Actually, no, that's the bathroom. Let's not go in there. We need to find light bulbs real bad. We're finding tripods like crazy now, but not light bulbs. We're actually losing quite a bit of progress now each time she hits us. Yeah, we already lost... We lost so much progress in our third bar there. I think the thing that's going to frustrate people is what I'm going through right now, but also the pacing of the game. Because even though it is interesting to have your progress bar be your health bar, if you are fortunate enough to get up this high, you're just constantly doing back and forth with the sleep demon at this point. And I feel like some people will just end up Alt F4ing, or just going, you know what, just keep hitting me until I'm finally dead. Like I'm done. I'm tapping out. Yeah, I'm liking this concept. This is pretty cool. It's just, yeah, there are some annoyances right now with this, again, closed beta reviewer build. Free hit again, thank you. Da, 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 da. And, you know, they talk about hiding, but there's nowhere really to hide. There's like maybe a few closets, but not a lot of spots to hide. And of course, with the sort of 2-input door movement thing, it makes it even harder. And her just being able to walk through doors, basically. Oh, are we doing it? We're doing it! Look, 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 look. Fourth one is full almost. Can we do it? Will we have enough time here? Will we have enough juice? Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh my God. We're so close. Oh, we are so close. Hello? Nope. No, thank you. Not interested. Nope, not interested. No, thank you. Oh, I see that hand. Oh my God, there's like a whole fucking parade of them. All right. Let's go. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So, as we saw there, when it came to getting experience, whenever we died without finishing the entire run, we got about a half bar of experience at level 1. Whenever we actually defeated the sleep demon, we were able to get about 4 levels, about 4, maybe almost toward 5 levels, starting at level 1. So that's really nice for winning, right? If you can survive, you get a fair amount of experience. But if you notice the time, it took us 60 minutes. Now, for some people, 60 minutes is totally fine, right? 60 minutes is just like, I'm investing some time. I just want to be immersed in the world. Let's go, right? What's the big deal? But this isn't an open world game. So there aren't a bunch of quest givers. There aren't a bunch of random events occurring so far, at least right now. So the big thing is either trying to figure out how to shorten the amount of time for this single player survival horror game, so that way it's more friendly to everyone. I don't know. It's like it's trying to shorten it. So it's like either trying to balance the sleep demon more, Make it so that way, again, they have to add an animation before they can just go through the door. They can't just push it, but they have to actually do something to it before it pops open. Maybe the same with the ghosts as well. Doing things like faster, just a little bit faster. I know we get the perks later on, but just a little bit faster, or being able to run just a little bit longer. Other than that, or being able to also build traps, like maybe a flashlight trap. So that way, if a ghost goes through it, they get blasted with it, so you don't have to worry about it. So if you have like a whole conga line of ghosts on you, you can throw one of those like a flash bomb sort of thing, and it takes away at least one of them. Would be kind of cool. If there was a way to maybe slightly stun this sleep demon here, so that way you didn't have to always just take hits all the time, that wouldn't be too bad, right? But you'd have to find the resources to build the thing that would stun the sleep demon, right? So I think that's where that balances it out. And maybe it's some of the same resources, so you have to decide, do I want to build a light or do I want to build a trap? And I think that could conceptually make it balanced and work out fairly well. Because right now I felt like, at least in the house on the 3rd floor, it was too much of like, she's on top of you. There's no way to run around her. There's no way to juke. There's no way to loop. The 1st floor felt better. The 1st floor had a good layout where you could do that to a point. And then, of course, the basement also had that to a point, as long as you didn't get caught up on anything in the environment, and as long as you still managed your stamina as best as you could. So overall, though, I think this has a really good foundation. I think it's fun. Like, I was having a good time. There's no way in hell, if I wasn't having a good time, that I would have spent 60 minutes in this game. I think conceptually, I really like the idea of the sort of hide or die style, like hide, run, the whole cat and mouse thing, and being tactful about it, while also desperately trying to look for resources. And then, of course, planting your resources and trying to remember where they are again. So that way, okay, I'm in the basement. I got to get up to the 3rd floor now because I don't have a tripod, and that's where the studio light is. And all I have is studio bulbs, right? For example. So I think stuff like that is really neat. So they've got some really, really good ideas. They have some really, really good concepts. It's just building out on it. And that's what early access ideally is going to be about. And I have a feeling that though there will be a fair amount of people that will be interested in this game because they played games like DEVOUR, they played games like, what was I mentioning, like Resident Evil a little bit, so that whole kind of survival horror thing kind of gets them intrigued, stuff like that. But I think for people, it's going to feel too slow over time, and some people will drop off fairly quickly. Other people might still try to do the grind and try to level up, knowing that, hey, it will get better as you level because of the perk systems and having the option to add stuff like health syringes into your inventory. Stuff like that can help. That's it for Nightmare. If you liked what you saw, or if you didn't like what you see, feel free to let me know in the comments, dislike the video on YouTube. And thank you so very much. And feel free to join me every single day, Monday through Sunday, basically, or Monday through Saturday at times, for more gameplay, game reviews, and much more as we check out early access games, beta, alpha games, a lot of different horror games and RPGs and so much more. I would love to have you join us here live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MindMineTV. But until then, I will see you in the next one.